Dying Light the Beast is an incredible game filled with a lot of hidden mechanics, Easter eggs and cool things. In this video I will go over 20 things that you probably didn't even notice when playing. If you find any of these cool and interesting, consider subscribing and help me reach 1000 subscribers so I can finally become a YouTube partner. Thank you. In the original Dying Light at 2030, zombies would not attack you for a few seconds and they would look at a sunset. Unfortunately, in the Beast, this very cool thing has been removed as zombies don't care about the sunset and at 2030 it's pitch black outside. You already know that every melee weapon has a durability, after which it depletes, you have to repair it. But did you know that there is also a visual effect on each weapon that shows that weapon degradation, adding scratches and even denting some of the weapons, showcasing that durability loss? It is more subtle in the Beast than it was in the original, but still a pretty cool little detail. If you played the original Dying Light, you probably remember this. When I first did this mission, I was genuinely scared out of my mind and I could feel my heart beating after getting to safety. Well, then you probably noticed that developers have brought that similar chase mission back in the Beast and it's just as scary, filled with adrenaline pumping. If you have looked for Last Hand of Glova legendary weapon, then you probably, just like me, didn't notice all the references and Easter eggs while getting to it. The first Easter egg is this wall that you can walk through, which has this printed on it. This is a reference to a Harry Potter platform. When you get in, you have to destroy these blocks that look very similar, which is a reference to Minecraft. But when you grab the Last Hand of Glova, the actual weapon itself is the reference to the finger gun from Dying Light 2. You all probably know that there is this secret volatile meeting in the Beast. But did you actually know that there was also one in the original Dying Light? The difference is that in the Beast, the volatiles actually get mad for interrupting their secret meeting, so they chase you out of the tunnel. But in the original, they kinda just chill there not doing anything. This one is genuinely disturbing. When these viral infected zombies that always run after you and that can also climb get damaged or interrupted, they actually gain their control back sometimes and they beg you to stop for a few seconds.
Please, no, 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 no.
You probably heard them beg you to stop while you were playing, but you never really paid attention to it. This kinda creeped me out. The Chupaga legendary axe that can be found on this location is the reference to the Leviathan axe from God of War. The inscription on it says, in case of throwing, return to sender. You can actually test that yourself. After hitting the zombie, it bounces back into your hand and you can keep throwing it. When you are driving the truck, swap into first person mode and drive over wet terrain to get your windshield wet and dirty. When you do very fast and sharp turns, you can actually see the water shifting from side to side just like it does in real life. When you encounter a bandit group, sometimes if you pull out your gun and shoot one or two bandits, they will actually get scared, call out you have a gun and literally run away like a scared little baby. Did you know that when you open this menu and you look at Kyle being all nice and clean, but then after you massacre a few zombies, this is how he looks like after the fight, all bloody and disgusting. But if you actually go into the lake or a river, you can wash off the blood both from Kyle and the weapon that was used to massacre the zombies. Standing in the rain will also clean up the blood. Did you know that if you climb one of these huge red and white towers, you can hook onto the power cable and use it as a zipline towards the next tower? And when you reach this thing blocking your path, you have to jump from one power line to the other avoiding it, otherwise you will fall down and die. Technically you can travel faster than with a truck on these power lines as long as they lead to your location. If you go to this location, you will find this huge crop harvester. To drive it, you need to fully fuel it, which takes anywhere from around 30 to 40 fuel canisters. And after it's fully fueled, you can start a challenge which is all about mowing down zombies in the crop field. If you reach enough zombie kills with the harvester in a certain amount of time, you get a medal. If you go to this location, you will find this bicycle. When you interact with it, it will start a challenge which is a timed race. If you get to the finish line in a certain amount of time, you can also get a medal. If you go to this location, you will find a truck which can also start the car races. You will need to complete few races with the truck, and once you finish all of them, you will get a blueprint for the car repair kit, which you can use to repair your car whenever it breaks. If you go to this location, you will find a kids playground. Kyle can actually interact with some of them, and you end up with these kind of cool moments. There is a pretty fun glitch that allows Kyle to glide in the air. By spamming a crouch button and a grappling hook key at the same time, Kyle ends up gliding across the sky. This kinda reminded me of this glitch in the original Dying Light, where Kyle looks like he's getting beamed up into the sky by aliens. If you open your map when it's raining, you can actually see the map being wet and little raindrops falling sliding down. If you shine UV light into the blood on the ground or the walls, it actually glows just like in real life. It also works on the blood if you deal damage to the zombies, and then if you shine a UV light at them, you will see the purple glow on the zombies. And you probably also completely missed this, but your main room in the whole safe zone changes over time as you progress the story, and you can interact with all kinds of new items you gain over time. And that's all the cool things the community was able to find that I found would be interesting, and things that I legit didn't even notice when I was playing the first time. Let me know which one is your favorite, and please consider subscribing to help me reach 1000 subscribers and become a YouTube partner. Thank you.